What is up, Virgo? Welcome to your general timeless May 2022 monthly reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. My name's Jordyn. I'm a master Reiki practitioner and tarot reader. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to be using Animal Spirit Oracle today. If you want a personal reading or Reiki session, you can book it down below. Like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It does help the channel grow, and I would greatly appreciate it. But let's begin. We're going to do the first 2 weeks of May. Almost said April. May right now. And then I will do the second 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks of May at the end. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. For the first 2 weeks of May. What can Virgo expect for the first 2 weeks of May? What can Virgo expect for the first 2 weeks of May? What can Virgo expect for the first 2 weeks of May? Oh, Malanta. Okay. So we have Squirrel Spirit, Believe in Yourself. Wasp Spirit, which is my Ten of Swords in this particular deck. Sometimes life stings. Know Your Worth. Skunk Spirit in reverse. And Learn from the Past. Elephant Spirit. And Open to Infinite Possibility. Starfish. Bottom of the deck. Time for a deep dive. This one. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, we're closing out big old dirty yucky stuff. And because of that, we are letting go of karmic cycles. I like this. I like this a lot. It's making you question yourself. Making you question if you're making the right decision. It's making you question if this is really the direction you should be going in, etc. Right? Lots of questions coming up. But it's only creating the questions so you can break down limiting beliefs and old thought patterns that have actually stood in the way of you aligning with your authentic self. That's why Elephant Spirit is here. It's the wise one, right? It's the number 7, 25, breaking down to a 7. And as I'm talking, my third eye is just starting to kill me. So you're definitely going through, some of you are going to have clairaudience and clairvoyance come in, by the way, because my crown of my ear is starting to bother me. But this is going to be an opening up to your higher self. It's a shift in your consciousness, which the entire collective is going to go through in completely different ways. So just take what resonates, leave the rest. It's a really good time to dive into spirituality at this time in whatever sense that resonates with you, right? You don't gotta just do what resonates for you, right? Whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. Let's do Sun and Moon Tarot. Open it to infinite possibility. This feels like energetically cleaning house. It's kind of like my dirty water theory. If you're an OG on my channel, you know the dirty water theory. If you are this bottle of water, you're filled up to here with muddy, dirty, gross water. You pour that out, you now have space to fill yourself up with a 10 of Cups, with a new beginning. But if you're filled up to here with a 10 of Swords, Lost Spirit, you don't have room for that new beginning. That Ace of Pentacles, that Ace of Cups, that 6 of Wands, that 10 of Cups. Because you're holding on to energy that no longer serves you. So now that you've learned from the past and you're trying to release it, the universe is telling you to open up, surrender, and allow the new to come in. Allow it to flow to you. Okay? Dirty water theory. Very nice. Time for a deep dive. You're going through an alchemy process. Process of alchemy. Okay. Transmutation. Nice. Let's see, Virgo, what's going on? Squirrel Spirit. Believe in yourself. Okay, bossy. Sorry, I very rarely do that, but they literally were like spellcasters. Said okay. Yeah, this actually feels a lot better too. Yeah, it feels a lot calmer. A lot calmer. That felt like a lot of sadness. It felt like the old self that's trying to be released. We don't want that. This is the new self. This feels very structured, though. Very structured. If things have been chaotic, a lot more structure. King of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, and the Hangman. Okay, here comes the structure. 7 of Pentacles is the card of investments for me as a reader. It means that you've been planting seeds, and with the Hangman here, it's time to wait. It's time to wait to allow these seeds to grow and flourish into what you really want to receive. But it's time to embody the essence of it. The King of Cups is very intuitive. This is Scorpio energy. It's intuitive energy. It's the energy of a masculine, not a man. It's energy, not gender. If you don't understand that, I have a video in the description box that explains how to interpret tarot as a viewer. Check it out. Now, with the King of Cups here, this is a masculine energy. It's very intuitive and is very much so aware that they need to be receptive. So when we are trying to receive from a masculine energy, at times that could be a bit contradicting, because the masculine energy is energy that we work from, right? It's kind of like, I want to do service for good. I want to do service for love. And what I put out, I'm going to get back. But in order to get it back, you need to be feminine and receptive. We receive from the feminine. The masculine takes action. And now it's kind of like, okay, I'm at peace. I'm not holding on to it. I release it. And I have faith that this is going to come back to me tenfold, right? It's balancing your dualities. It's balancing the dualities. And that's where the structure is going to come in. You're going to learn how to flow in between both those energies more naturally. More naturally. Wasp spirit. And that comes with just falling into alignment with yourself. Coming into balance with yourself. The Moon. Page of Wands. Six of Cups. I'll take two more. No, I'll just take all of them. Yeah, because there's only two more after that anyway. So this is what's hidden from you. There's a part of you that's attached to the past, even though it's not emotionally fulfilling, and it's wanting to chase it, it's wanting to reconcile, it's wanting to celebrate with these people or this relationship or this job, whatever it is, you want it back and you want to rebuild it, right? Why? Because it's familiar. You're wanting it to be reborn. Even though Six of Cups and the Nine of Cups gives the Three of Cups energy in between, right? Three of Cups in reverse means that it's actually not going to bring you happiness. It's not something that you really want and crave. It's just rooted in the wounded child. It's rooted in the fear of change, the fear of abandonment, the fear of rejection. And this is what you're not aware of, right? The Moon. And that's why it's on Sometimes Life Stings. You feel the ending coming, and it's wanting to chase the reconciliation, wanting to chase this attachment, wanting to chase the coming back together, because it's chasing what's familiar. It's chasing what's same. And it's time for you to know what you actually are deserving of, because you're not happy in that situation. So let's look at Know Your Worth. Know your worth. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Oh. I feel like this is now your feminine energy of like, what do I do? I really want to invest in it, but where do I go from here? Like, I want to build more, but should I build more? Like, how do I, like, what should I do? It feels like a very confused energy that although this individual knows their worth, there's an action behind it that is not honoring what they do know. And it's just distortion. It just feels like distortion. Yeah, Seven of Swords, bottom of the deck. It's a self-sabotaging behavior. This queen knows their worth. They do. They know what they should be investing in. They know what's going to bring their life balance. They know what's going to make them feel more safe and secure as an individual. And they're scared to take that step and start investing in those things, because in order to put in some clean water, it means that they might have to pour something out. They might have to get rid of something. But that something is actually stopping and sabotaging them from this new cycle. And yeah, it might cause some heartbreak. It might cause some pain. But they're going to get through it, because at the end of the day, this is all rooted in a fear of being alone or being abandoned. But they're not alone. They're never alone. Never alone. Let's look at Elephant Spirit. Learn from the past. Some of you, it's a fear of not being supported. Tower. Yeah, here's the Tower moment. Queen of Swords in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. Heart. Oh, shit. Court cards and majors. Okay, so this is a doozy for you, because you're in the making of an Empress, because we have three queens and all we need is the Queen of Cups, which would be the true pair to this King of Cups, and that's the queen that doesn't want to show up. It's the emotion. So we have the passion, we have the ambition, we have the thought, and we have the practicality, but we don't have the emotion, we don't have the heart, right? So we have the soul, we have the head, and we have the material, but we don't have the heart, okay? Now with the Hierophant here, this is the realization. It's the universe quite literally shaking you, grabbing you by the shoulders and shaking the life out of you in a sense, saying that it's time to allow this part of you to fall away, the part of you that questions your worth, the part of you that makes you feel that you need to tolerate certain behaviors or certain things from other people, or you need to give so much of yourself to this and that and this and that and not give it back to you at the end of the day or the beginning of the day or at the middle of your day. But you deserve parts of you to be yours. Not all of you needs to be depleted giving to other people. It's time for you to rewrite your rule book, because this comes off to me like you're so focused on serving external energies that you're not remembering to serve self first. That's not selfish, it's self-preservation. Because you won't have relationships with other people if you don't have a relationship with yourself. You won't have healthy relationships, at least with other people, if you don't have a healthy relationship with yourself. Let me put it that way. And you won't have a healthy career if you don't have a healthy foundation within you. You won't have healthy finances if you don't feel safe and secure within yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's all a domino effect. It's a domino effect. It's not only a state of consciousness, it's not only the energy you put out, but it's also how you hold yourself, how you attack things in life is a direct reflection of how you attack, how you care for yourself in your own life. Internal world reflects in the external world. You know what I'm saying? Hierophant, Tower, Mars energy. Lots of Mars energy going on here. Taurus energy as well with the Hierophant, Aries, for me as a reader. And then we also have Mars, Aries, Scorpio with the Tower. Big shakeup. Big shakeup. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords, right? It's time to address the fears, the anxieties that stop you from wanting to become who you most want to be, or this individual become who they most want to be. Let's look at Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility. Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups. It's time to let go of this energetic block. It's time to pour out the dirty water. Because the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups, this means that it's getting in the way of what's trying to come to you. The universe is really begging you to let it go. The Nine of Swords is stress, anxiety. The Five of Cups is the things that are hurting the heart space. Judgment, which is also karma, right? Judgment, it's the choice. It's the soul's call. This also it reminds me of Goddess Hecate, because the triple moon, the triple goddess symbol at the bottom of the card. The Goddess Hecate works with the underworld, the middle world, and the upper world. That particular goddess was very potent on the solar eclipse in Taurus that we just had. So I'm not shocked that this particular card just came out on Open to Infinite Possibility, the new cycle that's trying to come in for you. Because they're trying to help you step into the new you, right? I'm not taking these. Let's look at Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. Ooh, I feel like this reading was so much longer than what it's saying right now. Ten of Wands in reverse. Oh, my Atlanta. Yeah, you're really closing out a heavy cycle. Ten of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. You're not being honest with yourself about what you really want to pursue in your life because you're too busy self-sacrificing for other people. 13:13 on the timer when I just looked up, by the way. Yeah, Ten of Wands. It's divine time to start putting the work into loving yourself, to make choices that are of your highest self, the High Priestess, that create balance in your life, that help you build the foundations you want, help you release the fear and self-sabotaging behaviors that you so clearly are aware of, that will allow you to step into your personal power once released. Okay? It's time by the divine. Virgo, this is what I have for you. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, or you want to become a patron to have access to the last 2 weeks of this month, go ahead, check it out on my website or down below in the description box. It's all linked down there for you. If you want to become a certified Reiki practitioner or take part in the tarot course, that is also on my website. And I love you. I wish you the best. Give this video a thumbs up, helps the channel grow. And subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.